Before we kind of get into the government's response, I want people to hear what happened to your life and your family's life as a result of this. How has this hit you? What happened with you and your family?
I've been living in Maui since 2016. I have two little boys, obviously, and I do have an ex-wife, their mother. We do share custody, obviously, with the kids. So there was kind of two houses involved in this, in addition to her mother-in-law's house, who's actually been here from the early 70s. So, as you know, I did work in entertainment for a long time. In 2016, I kind of switched gears with my best friend and really invested and planted roots in the community of Lahaina. My house is gone, my car is gone, my valuables, my memories, my children's house is gone. Like I said, my mother's house is gone. My business is desperately dependent on tourism, as is this island. So, the ambiguity of everything right now is the thing that's most scary, I think, for everybody here, not just for myself.
Peter, how are your kids, you two small boys, how are they processing this? It just seems impossible.
Yeah, it's devastating, Harvey. Kids are resilient. They're incredibly resilient, but for them to be put through a situation where, they're screaming and they're being told to get out of their house and to grab their belongings, grab two things that are most precious to them. It's a terrifying experience. And I know from speaking with other friends and other families and other communities that there aren't children that are doing as well as my children are, or seemingly as well as my children are. This is such a traumatic experience. There is a serious distrust here, if there wasn't already, I feel, at federal government level. And I mean, how could there not be distrust, Harvey, when you're seeing a man who is a career politician that has asked a simple question that any human being could connect to and emote to when a tragedy has happened, give the answer he did and respond to the people and give the people who are suffering that message? I mean, I think you'll agree, there's not much hope, and there's not much there's not much trust, I think, in Joe Biden and the administration, and then specifically in relation to the amounts of foreign aid that's been given for national security. But I just want to get out the message, I think, from everybody in the community here in Maui. We're heavily dependent on tourism. Our economy, is dependent on it. There are businesses here that are still ready to operate. We need tourism dollars. Maui is not closed, but we need responsible tourism. If you come here with a renewed feeling of sensitivity and respect for the people that are suffering, but we need your business. The north of West Maui is still open. South Maui is still open. Hana is still open. Upcountry is still open. If we don't matriculate those tourist dollars into this economy, Maui and Lahaina is going to be spun into a disaster, which it will not recover from, coupled with this obvious wildfire.